20 years ago, I wrote a book on statecraft. And at that time, the United States was the uber power. When I say uber power, what it means is no one could challenge us. The Chinese weren't challenging us. The Russians weren't challenging us. We were fighting a war in Iraq in which basically it was an expression of our hubris, where we thought we could apply military power and we could produce whatever political outcome we wanted, including changing regimes. We had debates in terms of domestic policy, but there really wasn't a challenge to whether or not the United States could play a certain kind of leading role in the world. Today, it's totally different. Today, we're challenged by the Chinese, we're challenged by the Russians globally, we're challenged regionally by Iran, North Korea, and we have domestic dissonance. We no longer have a consensus on how the United States or what the United States should do in terms of playing a role internationally. So when I wrote about statecraft 20 years ago, the landscape was completely different. Now, the landscape requires a very different kind of approach to statecraft. What is statecraft? Statecraft is all the tools we have at our disposal, whether it's intelligence, diplomatic, it's economic, it's financial, it's assistance, it's military, it's organizational, it's informational, it's how you frame issues. All the things you have as a state that you then use to pursue your interests and promote your interests. At a time when we're constrained on the outside and we're more constrained on the inside, we have to do a couple of things differently if we're going to play a role in the world.